is just the importance of hard work and preparation. My sophomore year, we won a state championship, and that didn't just come like one day we wake up and win. Like, it took a lot of hard work because we had to put in the time, we had to put in extra effort. We made sure we were in shape before the season started. We always got extra shots up on our own throughout the entire season. So I think definitely just making sure you're prepared for anything that comes your way, even if it's longer down the road, just preparing yourselves for that moment and working hard all the way up until that time. And also I learned how to be on time to things. I was never late in high school, and I've still never been late to anything, and that is also important, so that's a big one too.
Hey guys, it's Haley, class of 2019. The biggest thing that I learned in my 4 years was however hard you work at something is the result that you're going to get back, whether that's in basketball, in relationships. However much time you invest is how much it's going to reflect on what you get back from it. We worked really hard as a team, made the results so much sweeter. Even in relationships, if you spend time with a person, you invest in it, you really just commit to loving that person, you're gonna get the result back. And that's something that I can carry with me throughout any of my classes, any of my relationships, anything really just throughout life. And the biggest thing that I miss, and the biggest thing if I could go back and tell myself, I would tell myself to really just embrace the relationships that I built. That's something that if I could go back today, I would go back and just be in that moment with the girls and with coaches, and I would just invest so much more time, and I would just embrace every single moment that I had. And so good luck this season. I love each and every one of you, and I miss you so much.
What's up, guys? One of the things that I learned as a Lady Raider that has helped me through all of college and even now as a working woman is to trust the people around you and to trust your teammates, and trust your coworkers and trust who's leading you, because without trust you won't get very far. And so trust your teammates, love your teammates, trust your coaches, love your coaches, and you guys will go really, really far. Trust is so important, and I can't stress that enough. Even today, it's so important for me in the jobs that I do, and it was important back then when we played, so trust each other.
Hey ladies, I'm Leslie, a former Lady Raider basketball player that got to play under Coach McDill and Coach Reeves, and was fortunate enough my senior year to be on the team that actually won state in 2015. I know you ladies are starting basketball this week, which is awesome, super exciting. You have a huge opportunity in front of you to really put in that hard work, put in the preparation to be great. I really enjoyed my time as a Lady Raider. I learned so much, not just about basketball and how to be a part of a team, but also a lot about myself and how to work hard and set goals for myself and achieve those goals. So I would say one of the biggest things that I learned from my coaches and teammates was this idea of excellence and using hard work to reach my goals and be excellent. So this idea of excellent, of being not just mediocre but outstanding at something, it's not just something that you can apply to basketball. You can apply it to your school, you can apply it at work, you can apply it in your relationships, just wanting to be excellent at anything that you decide to do, whether that's an excellent student, an excellent friend, like just deciding that you want to be over and beyond what everyone else is. And I learned this about setting goals for myself. If you would have told me as a freshman or a sophomore that we would have won state my senior year, I would have laughed because I wouldn't have believed it. So just setting goals, even if it's kind of overwhelming at first, to believe in yourself and push yourself. I believe whenever I was in high school playing basketball, that was the first time that I really pushed myself and set a goal that was just way above anything that I had ever thought I could achieve for myself. So definitely setting goals and working hard, putting in that preparation. Excellence isn't just something you wake up and do, it's something that you repeatedly do. It's a habit, it's something that is part of your character and who you are. So I would say excellence and hard work for sure.
Hi everyone, this is Bria Johnson. I was a member of the Lady Raider basketball team from 2013 through 2015, and in 2015 we won state. Go Raiders. My biggest takeaway personally during my time as a Lady Raider was leadership. I think that Coach McDill pushed me to be a better leader every day. She wouldn't let me get away with just anything, even though other people will say she did. She didn't. That's the truth, guys. But before, I thought leadership was just about, being loud and being the best and being first and everything, but that's not necessarily a leader. You can be all three of those things and do all three of those things without ever really leading someone. And I think during my time as a Lady Raider, leadership became about impacting and empowering others. I can remember, shooting after school with Gabby and Kinsley and other people like that to make sure that they were ready. And I never thought that it was that big of a deal, but we needed it, So I think that leadership is about doing whatever the team needs. It's about sacrificing your time, your body, your efforts, your energy, whatever needs to be sacrificed for the good of the team. And that's what I learned.
You control your attitude and your effort, okay? That's literally it. And it sounds so stupid, but it's something that has shaped my view on every situation I'm in now. Every problem, every whatever, this is how I view the situation. And if you think about it, those really are the only two things you will always be able to control, right? I mean, life owes us nothing. Nobody really owes us anything. We can't control what happens to us half the time. So after things happen, that's where what you can control comes in. And that's your attitude and your effort. I mean, think about it, something bad happens, right? You can mope around and think, oh my gosh, my life sucks. Nothing good ever happens to me, blah, 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 blah. But okay, yeah, nothing good probably, maybe something good will happen to you by chance, right? But go make something good happen. Go think, okay, why did this happen? What can I learn from it is a big thing that has shifted my whole mindset. I was taking everything as a lesson, which is also something Coach McDill and Coach Reeves talked about, and thinking, how can I have a good attitude about this and help me get through it as well as those maybe going through it with me as well? Because that's the big thing in basketball too, is there's no point in moping around and getting all mad and pissy. Am I allowed to say that on here? I don't know. I'm saying it. Don't get mad and pissy about stuff because you're not doing good and you can't shoot good and you're just having a terrible game, because who is it helping? Not yourself, not your team, nobody, okay? You're just gonna probably keep sucking if you're getting mad about it. So you might as well suck it up and think, how can I do better? What can I do to help the team? If I'm being a terrible player today, which can probably fix somehow, but if it's not going your way, whatever, you can still be the positive leader. You can still be the person giving the energy and the momentum the team needs to keep going and keep pushing, right? And this is the same thing in life. It's I learned all this in basketball, and it's so important. It transitions into everything else in your life that you can think of, okay? I get a bad test, whatever. Okay, what can I do next time? It's such a simple mindset, but it changes the game so much. And I just went on a rant, but I hope this helps you all, because this has helped me. And if you think about basketball life, whatever you might be going through, because I know we're all going through it, if you think about it like that, I guarantee you it'll make the situation 10 times better for you and those around you, and your mindset in general. Makes me a lot happier in my life, at least. So
hey y'all, I hope y'all are having a great start of your season and working hard and getting rest when you can get it. The thing I would say I learned most from being a Lady Raider was the value of not only working hard but going the extra mile. Those are things that, especially in my college career, I've seen the value of. My professors and the people I'm involved in extracurriculars with, and even people I'm friends with, have noticed that and have made comments about it, that I not only do what's expected of or what's asked of me, but I go farther, which is something that the coaches really drill into you, to not only stay after practice and make 100 free throws, but make 400 free throws, or during the summer, keep going, keep shooting, keep making those baskets, and just always making sure you overdo it rather than underdo it. That's something that'll be valuable, not only on the court, but also for the rest of your life. There are so many things that I learned from being a Lady Raider, but that's one of the biggest takeaways that I have. Then I would say one of the things that I would have done differently as a Lady Raider is probably to value being on a team more. It's something that that experience is something that you don't really get after you graduate unless you're playing college, which awesome if you are, but if not, you don't have that bonding experience with people. Like, I'm not up at 6:30 in the morning doing cross country with people anymore. I know it's sad reality, but those are the times where you really get to bond with people and get to know them and really get to form those relationships that last a long time and are very meaningful. So that's something I would have taken hold of more, and really just even enjoyed those long beginning of season practices, because this is going to be my third first day of practice to not be playing basketball, and every single time it's hit me, and I've told the people around me that I miss it and I wish I was there. And I know while you're in it, it doesn't necessarily seem like it, but enjoy those moments, build those friendships, and cherish them, because you're gonna miss them one day. You're gonna learn a lot from being a Lady Raider, and you're also gonna miss it dearly when you're gone. So if you're a senior, you know that it's getting close to the end, so really cherish it. But even if you're a freshman, know that these years fly by, so take it all in, build relationships, and work hard. That's really all I have to say. But good luck this season. Hope to come out and see a game. Bye.
So fortunately, I didn't have very many regrets or things that I wish I could redo as a Lady Raider, but there is one that stands out specifically to me, and that is, I wish I had told my teammates how much I cared about them and how much I loved them. We had this understanding that we did love each other and we did care about each other, but it never hurts to let somebody know how much you care about them or how much you love them. That's just one of the things that I wish I could redo, because, that's a good thing to have as a team, is to know that the person next to you, the person on the bench, loves and cares about you just as much as you do. So remember that, keep that in mind, love each other.
I'm trying to think if there's anything I would change or do differently. I don't think there's really anything. I cried every playoff game, so maybe not being so emotional, but we had a great time. I recommend having as much fun as you possibly can, because it really bonds people together, and we had a blast just being together and working together as a team. So yeah, that's all I got.
Something that I wish I would have done differently during my time as a Lady Raider is definitely to just cherish the team aspect of everything. There is basically nothing else like that experience you can get in college or anywhere else in life unless you're on a team again. But even then, it's not the same as having those girls you go to school with, go to practice with, the cross-country practices, all the things that seemingly suck at the time. I look back and think about those things so much, and all the funny moments in between, and the bonding that came from all those tough moments, and I miss it so much. And I think about the girls on my team and the bond we had and the things that happened in those tough moments, because that's really where you get to know each other the most, is in those hard, tough times where you're thinking about dropping out. It's just, oh my gosh, it's something I miss, and I just want to encourage you to find the joy in every single moment, even the ones where you might end up puking afterwards. Just find the joy, because there's so much to be found. So
if I could go back and redo anything, for one, it would probably be to play harder in the games that I got knocked out of in playoffs every year, except my second year when we got a state championship. But also it would just be to make sure that I had a good mindset every day, because I remember sometimes after a long day of school, you just kind of be like, I didn't really feel like playing, but you should take advantage of the time that you have there, because it's so much fun. And so I definitely would just make sure I had a better mindset and attitude about going to practice every day and making sure I gave it my all every single day.
Looking back at my high school career, I don't have many regrets. But if I could go talk to 17 and 18-year-old me, I would tell her that the lessons that you're learning now are going to help you far beyond your basketball career. I mean, the things that you don't think are a big deal, like the little things that Coach McDill always, preaches about, like the active listening and the hustling everywhere and getting extra shots up, like the 10,000 shots every summer. Those things matter, and you can translate them to life in any situation, really. So I think that one of the biggest things that I would tell myself is that I should be intentional about the lessons that I'm learning and really work to apply those and to integrate those into my everyday life, because it sets you that much farther apart from everybody else. I mean, and that's outside of basketball as well as in it. So that's all I got. Go Raiders.